Okay, welcome back. We're now at section 3.3, and in this section we're going to be solving a system of linear equalities. Now this is very similar to what we just did in chapter 2. We solved just a linear inequality, just one line. And remember, some things to keep in mind are you doing a solid or dotted line, and then do you shade above or below? Well, now a system is that, well, we're going to put two or more lines on the same one, and we're going to have to shade the proper region. All right, so again, that's a system of linear inequalities, not equations, inequalities. So some things that we've done, and you know how to do this. We did y is less than 1/2 x minus 3. And so we had the minus 3, that's the y-intercept, and then the slope was 1/2, so we went up 1 to the right 2, up 1 to the right 2. And again, since it didn't have the equal sign, that's where we put a dotted line. All right, and then we shaded below, so we should be below this line right here. Well, now we're putting another line on here. We're going to put this one on, and this one we're going to start at 2 as the y-intercept, and the slope is -1. Down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. We'll keep going, and this time when we draw that line, because it has the equal sign, we're going to be doing a solid line, and then since it's greater than, it's going to be above. So we've got to be above the blue line, but below the red dotted line. Well, where that matches up is that's going to be that intersection point right in here. That's the spot that we're looking at. And again, when you do that, just shade it in, just shade it in as we go, and you can kind of see those lines right in there. Okay, so again, tricky. Now, once again, if you're not sure, you can always choose a test point. Take a point out of there, any point. You can just take any point, put it in, and see if it works. Okay, and if it's true for both, then you know you're in the right zone. But if you pay attention as you go, it shouldn't be too bad. All right, so here's another one that we have. All right, so this time, -3x plus 2, so here we go. So now we start at 2, our slope is 1, 2, 3, down 3 into the right 1 since it's negative slope. Again, you'll notice it's a dotted line, and we got to be below that line. So again, what I do a lot of times is I'll just draw a line like this, reminding me that, hey, I'm on that side of that line. And then, of course, we have the y is greater than or equal to -1. We know that that's a horizontal line. Right there at -1, and again, it's going to be solid. So we have that one, and greater than, so we're going to be above. So I like to use the arrows there. And then find out, okay, so below here but above here, yeah, we're looking at this region right in there. Okay, as we go. All right, so again, stuff that we've done before, it's now we're just graphing 2 or more. And this can get really fun, actually, if you graph a bunch of things on there. Here's a good example. Look at this. Now we have 4 lines. So now you got to think. X is greater than or equal to -2. That's going to be a solid line, a vertical line. Hi-ya! Right there at -2. It's going to have a vertical line at 3. Hi-ya! So you're going to be in between those, almost like a sandwich. Yeah. We have a horizontal line right here at 4. And then this line, we're going to start at 1 and just go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. And again, all of these should be solid lines. Now again, it can be a little confusing on where you're going to shade, so pay attention to where you're above and below. Okay, so we're above there. If we do that correctly, look at that, I've already got it drawn in. You can see those nice lines in here, all solid lines, and then we're going to shade right in that region there. Okay, it can get a little tricky as we go, but that's about as tough as it gets right there. Have some fun with that, and again, something we're just kind of building on what we've done before. Shouldn't be too bad. Again, so that's it for 3.3. Till next time, I'm Mr. Boone.